Right, so if you get a shape and we're like this, and let's say the top of it is round, the bottom is not, and we'll make it like an orange, and we'll get rid of our white. Okay, now if I want to draw inside of this, just so that I can do some like shadows or whatever, right over here, drawing modes, and draw inside. You can also press Shift D. Yeah. And so if I zoom in on this, you'll see this little circle changes, and I can press Shift D, and you'll draw normal, which is in front, or behind, or inside by pressing Shift D. Okay, so I'm going to draw inside, and then I just take any shape tool or any drawing tool, and I just get a shape that I want, and then I go to my color panel, which is this palette one, and I like choosing HSB, hue, saturation, and brightness, and then I don't touch H because I just want it to be the same hue or the same color, but just a lighter or darker value. And so for this one, I'm just going to desaturate a little bit. That's a little bit too much. And then when I click away, then I have kind of that shade, and I can still come in and adjust this, but it's clipped already. It's like put itself in a clipping mask. And so then you can come in and kind of adjust it. And I can come in and do another one if I wanted to come in and go like this, and rotate it, and move it up here, actually move it just inside, and then I'll make it even lighter, HSB, like that.
Yeah, only change the saturation. Or
yeah, so you can change that's what HSB is. Let me just choose one color here.
Okay. So I kind of like know how to exactly version. I don't know how to do here.
Yeah, and so, and you can, I mean, you don't have to use HSB. There are other options. You can mix in RGB or CMYK as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I just like HSB because this is all of your colors. This is the amount of pigment, and this is the amount of black.
That's kind of like the same when I do like curves in Photoshop,
Mm-hmm.
dark and light
Right.
things.
Yeah, and you can also come in and work the same thing, and different things work for different people. But you can also come in and you can just go here. So here's your hue slider, okay, and then the further to the left you go, the less pigment you have,
Mm-hmm.
and the further down you go, the more black you have.
Mm-hmm.
The further up you have, the less black you have, and the further to the right you have, the more pigment you have. And you have actually HSB here, and so you can mix saturation, you can mix brightness.
I've never used those options. That's funny.
And so HSB here or HSB in the color swatch panel
Or the panel.
are the same. And so you either just double click on your fill or your stroke to bring that other menu up, or just come into your color palette.
Okay.
Not showing it to you, but let me show you. So if you have a color like this, and let's say that we have 2 or 3 other colors, and we've used them in a bunch of different shapes. And so let's make this one this color, and then let's have that color, but let's make it like a blue or something. Okay. So we've got different colors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If we grab these and make a new swatch from selected artwork and convert them to global,
Mm-hmm.
then they have this little white triangle in the lower right hand corner.
Oh yeah, I saw a video that you did.
Yeah,
I
global color
did.
swatches.
Mm-hmm.
Good, so you've already done that.
But
Because then when you double click on one of these, if nothing is selected, and so I'll go back to my color swatches, if I don't want that yellow, and I've used it on everything, my whole icon set, but now I want my yellow to be desaturated or whatever, I can come in and I can mix that color. So I can go HSB and let's make it darker and desaturated, and when we hit preview, anything that has that applied to it.
Oh, how do you get the preview? Oh.
Yeah, you just click that preview button, And so you can mix those colors and it should change everything that has that stroke applied to it, including color stops on gradients and shapes and strokes and everything. And so if those color swatches are universally applied, then global color swatches will, you can alter your colors really quickly.
It changes.